The AquaReinas were recreated in the honor of the Aquamaids who used to swim at Spring Lake. And so when the entertainment industry went to San Antonio, AquaReina Springs kind of lost some of their momentum, and they sold that property to Texas State, which put it under a conservation easement, and that became a protected natural resource now, not an entertainment venue. So the history of San Marcos goes way back to the early last century when the Aquamaids were performing, and we wanted to bring back not only a historical image, but an image that would be a guardian of the river.
I was trying to think of something to do to like give back to the society or the community, and so he had found like this thing on Facebook where it was like, oh, you can apply to be an AquaReina. And so I was like, you know, that sounds kind of fun, like dress up as a mermaid, you get to hang out with kids and like pick up trash, and it just sounded like something that would be fun and I could actually give back. So I've been in the AquaReina program with the Mermaid Society for 2 years.
I'm also a master naturalist, so the mermaids gave me a creative outlet to take my education as a master naturalist out to a different audience. Master naturalists are all things in nature, so we study dirt, we study stars, we study rocks, we study animals, we study birds. Absolutely everything that's natural is covered in the Master Naturalist program.
I really liked how it has that fun aspect of like dressing up and like getting to look cute, but then also the mission behind like protecting the river and focusing on the youth in San Marcos and really like teaching them the importance of like not littering and, you know, micro trash and the blind salamander and the river rice and how important all of that stuff is. I just think it's good to target the kids at a young age, because then when they grow up, if they go to Texas State or they're floating the river or whatever, they won't be throwing their beer cans and vapes into the water. So that's kind of what attracted me to it.
So river stewardship is the #1 mission of the Mermaid Society, to keep the river clean, to learn how to protect the river, how to use renewable resources so that trash is not going in the river. The kids need to learn about watersheds. They need to learn about all kinds of things that they can do to protect the river.
So 2 years ago, I was on the float, and it was just so cool to actually be on there. We do a bunch of parades, but like being in San Marcos for the Mermaid Society, being on the float and seeing all the little kids like dressed up like mermaids, and they get so excited. So I think that was one of my favorite moments, just being able to see the whole community come together. And really just the little girls are so cute. It's like you're famous. And they're like, you know, they'd be like, flip your tail, and we all flip up our tails. It's really sweet.
My name is Mermaid Cypress, which is in honor of the cypress trees that were lost in the 2015 flood. That was the year that I became a master naturalist, and our class name was Cypress. So it only seemed fitting that my mermaid name became Cypress as well. The most fun is to swim in the tail. We took a couple classes last year and became certified mermaids so that we can swim safely in the river in our tails. So you take some classes at the dive shop and you learn how to breathe safely underwater, how to hold your breath, how to get in and out of your tail in case of an emergency. Mostly how to swim in the tail and not be frightened, you know, that your legs are tied together. It's not hard once you get your head around it, but you know, for you guys jumping in with no legs or one leg, it would be a little scary at first. But we start off slow and we do baby steps, and it's just really a lot of fun. The most important topic for me is to get the buy-in of young people how urgent it is that we need to start protecting these resources. And the kids will facilitate that with their parents as well. They're going to bring that message home, and there hopefully is going to be a snowball effect.
This year we launched our Eco Youth Book Program. So we did donate 30 books to every elementary school in San Marcos ISD. So I went to Hernandez and we put up a little section of like our 30 books, which are about either taking care of the river or the environment or just like some fun mermaid books. And I got to go there and did a little ribbon cutting, and we read to the kids, and so that was really fun this year too. The Eco Book Program is awesome, and I got my company Waterloo Sparkling Water to donate 40 books, which was also cool.
I am the treasurer for San Marcos River Foundation. You know, we're the oldest, but then the Eyes came along, gosh, that's been 10 years now, I think. And, you know, what's really cool about the Eyes is they really get people galvanized to just go out and do river cleanups and just go and like physically pick up the trash, which is amazing. And then, you know, the Mermaids do the same, and then I know they do some education, and of course Eyes do as well. And just getting people, you know, if you want people to take care of something or care about something, they have to love it first. So I think everybody within all three of those organizations just genuinely love the river, want to protect it. It comes across in different ways for different people. And the more people are just aware of how unique our river is, it really is so unique when you look at the science, you look at the history, you look at the animals, our wild rice. You know, we have native flora and fauna here that are not found anywhere else in the whole world. So I love the three organizations. It's just about getting people to love it. And once people love something, then it's easy for them to do big or small things to protect it and preserve it. Yeah.
What we try to promote too is like at birthday parties, maybe don't have confetti, like because that's micro trash. Or, you know, if you're gonna have balloons, like don't let them go up into the air. So, I mean, honestly, it's just been little things like going and floating the river and seeing people, like less and less people throwing things in the river, or just like being more cognizant about the river. And maybe we're not, you know, 100% affecting that, but I feel like we like to have a little bit of effect on that.
Be part of a water testing program that you do that once a month, or like the Eyes of San Marcos and the Mermaids also just picking up trash, like big or small, we can preserve this river. There was a time when it wasn't good, and then it became beautiful for a lot of decades. Now it's in danger because of the you know, volume of development and the speed of development. But we can have development and also protect our water.
So the Mermaid Society is all about volunteers. We are taking the message to the streets. We need more bandwidth, more people to do the volunteer work. We're in every classroom. We read stories to the kids in our tales. We go to the local libraries. We donate books. We do river cleanups in coordination with other river organizations. So I think the most important message to becoming AquaReina is that it's a volunteer position. So we need all hands on deck, all fins in the water to make this successful.